Okay, so for whatever reason, my recording got totally messed up. So I gotta restart from the beginning just to get back there because I I jumped in and I saved. I jumped into the recording, saved, and then I found out that the end result, everything was screwed up. So hold on real quick while I speed myself back to the where we left off. Okay, I think I'm back to where I am. I think I'm back to where I left off. Which means I have to do all this all over again. Well, at least I guess you can count my mess up as a bit of practice for what's coming. I guess. I hate when I'm on crunch time and recordings mess up. Yeah, let's get a move on. When I wake up the next day, I feel the same soft warmth next to me. The same big cat is in my bed, sleeping away next to me. I'm glad I didn't make a drama over it last night. Sadly, I can't sleep forever. It's about time for me to leave, so I get about past noon yesterday. It's hardly to say. Well, I'll be fine later on. Even Senpai's wearing less than me. Yeah, Leo's right! We're young! We can handle the cold! Huh? Who cares about that kid? Even the power of a guardian tiger won't stop his body from catching a cold. Although you are different, being under protection of my blessings. I'm not a kitten! So, if you're with me, I'll be fine? As much as my blessings can prevent you from catching a cold, I can't help you recover from one. Leo, you're a good kid, but a few more garments won't hurt. Jeez, you don't need to treat me like a kid. Fine, I'll put something on. I can't argue with him, so I end up putting a thick, fluffy coat on top of what I was going to wear. I don't think I need it, but at least the fur on the inside does keep me warm. I can already tell I'll be hot after walking in it for a while. Okay, I'm heading out now. I grab my backpack and open the door. As you can guess, all three of the big cats follow suit. Once I make it to class, I sit down and things get started. At least Tiger and Leopard haven't got into any fights today so far. Maybe my harsh words got through to them. Maybe my harsh words yesterday got through to them. Tiger sits in the back corner of the lecture hall, clearly disgruntled by the situation. Yep, he may not be happy about it, but at least he's not about to start a fight. Yeah, just imagine chairs and books just flying out of nowhere. I think that would be hilarious. Leopard sits next to me, focusing completely on the lecture. Compared to Senpai tapping away on his phone, he's an honor student. But I doubt he would understand a word the teacher's saying. Why is he trying so hard? Maybe he's trying to use this time to learn some Mandarin? Which is probably not a good idea. This is college level stuff after all. It's way too advanced. I hope he's not picking up anything weird from this. Disregarding Senpai's protest to go to a restaurant, we went to the cafeteria during lunch. After all, I promised Tiger that I'd get him a hamburger last night. Some of the super nice restaurants around here have the best burgers, though! That'd be way too expensive. I'm a poor student here, you know. But eating at the cafeteria isn't romantic at all! Well, not with that attitude. I don't want anything romantic. What kind of person dines at fancy restaurants every day? Anyway. Besides, it's lunch! I mean, You know, it doesn't have to be fancy. I just want to go spend time with you somewhere nice. At least just once you could have a date with me. No. Wow! Leo, you're such a big bully! How am I even bullying you? Ignoring Senpai's complaints, I go and buy 2 hamburgers. So, this is a hamburger. Am I seeing things? Or are their eyes sparkling with desire? Tiger pricks up the hamburger with his giant paws, the palms of which almost pushes the whole thing in one bite. Not bad. The bread adds a lovely crispy mouthfeel. It works well regardless of how little meat is in it. Oh my god. He would be. Oh, I just remembered a story. Sorry for this tangent. I gotta tell this one. So he would be pissed if this happened. Okay, so this actually happened a couple months back. So it wasn't even that long ago. So we go to McDonald's, go through the drive-thru, and it's like there was like a special for like you get like this huge meal for like $20. You get like a lot for $20, and it's like 2 meals or whatever. You get like 2 meals and then a bunch of fries, and then it's like there's a bunch more burgers in it, which is actually a very good deal. So I got a Big Mac. I got a Big Mac because I haven't had one in ages. Yeah, I haven't had one in ages. I get my Big Mac and we drive home. By the time I get home, my Big Mac is missing both burger patties. Which that's essentially all it is. It's just 2 burgers and 1 sandwich. It's just 2 burger patties and 1 sandwich. Both burger patties are missing. I have the lettuce. I have the lettuce and all that stuff on it, and the sauce. No burger patties. Nothing. Not a single. That day. I was defeated. I was already defeated because because my day was already going terrible. I was just like, considering everything that happened to me that day, this is rather laughable. Like, this is laughable in comparison. I did complain about it though, and apparently the McDonald's manager went like, "Oh man, dude, I am so sorry." He was nice. He could have ignored it. Like, he could have just been like, "Oh well, sucks to be you." But he gave me like this coupon for a free meal. I was like, "Oh, awesome, thanks." I wasn't expecting that, but okay. So it did kind of end well, but at the same time, imagine Tiger got my Big Mac. I was like, "There's no burger," and he just goes like, I wonder how furious he would be at that. He then proceeds to lick his claws. It's a little scary. I look back at the table just to find the whole burger still sitting there. Oh, the hamburger's still here. Didn't I tell you yesterday? And God only consumes the chi within the offering. They don't eat the actual food. So this one is for you, Liao. So what he ate was the chi form of a burger? I guess it makes no difference to me. Question. So, if they eat the chi of what's being offered and I have to eat the meal, yeah, granted, I'll get like the nutrients or whatever. Nutrients, carbs, fat, and all that. Profit. But, don't like humans need chi as well? Like, don't the humans need chi? I don't know, like don't they need like chi as well to like live or something? Please tell me there's like a glossary. Is there a glossary on the chi? Okay, yeah there is. Apparently I passed it. Therefore, when it is said that gods consume chi from foods, it refers to imperceptible energies rather than any perceptible ones. That's why ordinary people don't notice any changes. Okay, I mean, still though, like, don't we need chi to survive? I don't know. So, like, do we have, like, do we, like, get our own supply of chi or something? Even Senpai's explanation, it's still kind of hard to believe that burger just got split in two. So that was only one burger though. Is that even enough for you, Tiger? Even though I'm worrying about him, there's no way I could finish a third burger. The other one's for Leopard anyway. No need to worry. I just wanted to experience the taste. I'm not hungry at all. Even if I were, you wouldn't be able to eat anymore, now would you? Oh no, there's a Windows. That's why my computer's lagging. There's a Windows update. Yeah, I guess you're right. Although if you were really to give me another one, I would gladly have the one that Aborigine has. Just as he says that, the leopard grabs his burger in a hurry, ready to eat it at a moment's notice. Versus! Leopard sneers at Tiger, who returns with a contemptuous stare of his own. It seems like a fight could break out at any moment. Yeah, a Windows update just kicked in. At least that's what I think is going on. I hope that's what's going on. I'm seeing Windows blip and whatnot. Windows and icons blip in the background. That's enough! I'll get you guys hamburgers tomorrow if you want them so much. I interrupt them in an effort to avoid a fight. It seems to go over well, but in the end, is it really the burgers they want, or what? At the same time, I can see a fight over food. My sister's that way a lot. After class, I show up with Senpai at dance club. As you could guess, us coming together caused an uproar. At this point, everyone's heard the rumors of me and Senpai being in love. Before coming, I told Senpai to deny it, and to keep his distance, for both our sakes. It took a bit of work though. He didn't agree until I threatened to kick him out. Thank God he did though. I can finally talk to the other guys now. That was a yawn. Even after all that, I'm still being asked about my relationship with Senpai. So, aren't you and Shuchi Senpai in love or something? He's totally just trying to mess with me. Yeah, but for Shuchi Senpai to publicly admit his love for someone, first time I've seen that, it just doesn't feel like a joke, you know? Like, it's not something you should be embarrassed about. The only thing that's true is that we're not a thing. I don't have to deny it any more than that, right? Hey, I still don't buy it. Why else would you two be so close together then? I told you, it's all Senpai who... I can't focus on practice. Practice is spelled wrong. While being questioned like this, so I decided to take a break. Taking a seat in the corner of the veranda room. Liao, would you like me to go knock some sense into that kitten for you? No thanks, it doesn't matter that much, even if he's being annoying. Although watching Shushi getting beat up by something invisible would be a sight. That and I don't want to see them fight. That and I don't want to see them fight each other. I don't even want to think about what would happen if they got into a fight here. I try to just stop thinking about it, looking towards Leopard to distract myself. He seems to be really into watching the other guys practice. He's moving his hands and fingers, irritating me. Why would he want to learn how to dance? I end up just sitting in the corner, watching Leopard and the other guys dance until the end of practice. When the club leader announces that we're free to go, we all grab our stuff and head off. But suddenly, Senpai comes up to me. Hey, Al, let's go home together! Senpai, I told you not to talk to me during practice! Hey, that doesn't count now that it's over, right? You know how suspicious it looks if we're together like this. If we're really together, we can be suspicious as we want. Tiger sends a fierce glare Senpai's way. Oh, just like zoom in. Just like do a walk of zoom in Final Fantasy X. Like, what? Just kidding. Well, I might as well go with you, Leon. It's simply just too much of a burden to open the door just for me, you know. Actually, no, I don't know. It's simply just too easy for me to open the door for you. It's okay to go home together. Senpai, as much as I want to refuse him, I don't feel right letting his hopes down all the time. Eventually I give in, letting Senpai come home with me. Finally, thanks to the help of the 3 big cats, I make it through a chaotic week. Even with all the drama they caused at the beginning, it's calmed down after a few days. For now, little by little, I'm getting used to living with 3 big cat spirits. Even so, all I want to do is take a good, nice break this weekend. Alas, my serenity doesn't last long. Meow! Will you go shopping with me? Yeah, it's a good opportunity to go out this weekend. Perhaps a books or appliance store. I'm interested. Would you care to show me? Keep me company. Even just after waking up, these 3 are already on me. They all want me to spend time with them too. Wait, what does Leopard want anyway? He doesn't even sound like he knows what he wants to do. Even then, I kind of get the feeling he really wants to spend time with me too. On the other hand, I can't really refuse the other 2, even though I prefer to stay at home and get some rest. It's not really like I have any plans for today otherwise. So, what should I do? Just like the previous recording. What is going on in the background. Everything's blipping. I might need to pause and have a look at this. So Windows wants to restart. I have like way too many tabs open on Chrome. Oh boy. And I'm recording this. What a day. Alright, let's get this over with. Well, if I have to choose, I think Tiger really wants to go somewhere. No! Fine! I'll let you have some time with him today. But Leo has to go out with me tomorrow. Keep me company. keep me company. Senpai clenches his fist and Leopard sends me a piercing glare. Why does this stuff always end up being so complicated? Oh, just ignore these no lives. Or should I say, lost kittens? Who the hell's a lost kitten? I don't see any kittens here! Anyway, Tiger, what kind of a fine store were you thinking about? Some store with plenty of devices. Amazing things like laptops or smartphones. They're such intricate devices. Your computer used to amaze me, but once I got a close look at your phone, I could not begin to imagine the possibilities. It's such a convenient, wonderful device. You're totally old school. I am a god. These things are new to me. Well, going to an appliance store wouldn't make much sense. You wouldn't even find a laptop there. Then where would one find some? I'll tell you along the way. We should get going. The department store is pretty far away from my apartment, so I catch a bus there with Tiger. There's a supermarket, a bookstore, and several especially good stores, and a food court here. So either the mall or Walmart. We should definitely go to the food court to get something good later. Oh, so we're at a good Walmart. Oh, what's this? Is this an appliance store? I love his face. We just walked in the door of the center itself. Clothes and expensive bags cover the shelves around us. There are clearly no appliances in sight. Not exactly. This is a department store. There are places here which sell appliances, smartphones, laptops, and heaps of electronics. It's a handy place with everything you can need, like a Best Buy, or Walmart, or Circuit City, which doesn't exist. I love this face. I love this face here. I love this face. It's just like, oh. Department store. Well, I've heard of them before. So this is what one of them is like. I mean, they don't all look the same. Anyway, let's go to the supermarket. As we head into the supermarket, we see lots of good produce on sale. Tiger wanders around, intrigued. Excuse me. These ones are quite similar to the sacrifices I received. It's quite the display. He points towards the pile of bulk goods. But the presentation is lacking. Piling them up like this cheapens them. That's just because they're bulk packs. Doesn't make them cheap. It's not that I'm questioning the generosity of my worshippers. It just stood out to me. Tiger tilted his head in thought as we walked further through the department store. When we get around to the electronics section, he's clearly engrossed by the devices laid out before him. Oh, are these all laptops? He begins to inspect all of the different laptops and tablets. You can even see some of the newish convertible devices on display. To be honest, I'm not fully up to date on computers, so I go and try them out with him. Yeah, I'm not fully up to date. Mine's is like over 10 years old. been in need of a new desktop for a long time. Every now and then, Tiger picks up one of the laptops for a closer look, leaving a copy of the laptop sitting there on the table. Tiger, I wanted to ask you this before. So, since you're holding that laptop right now, can you use it? Oh, using the laptop? Impossible. I can only touch the chi of the object. I can't affect the current or whatever is inside. If I had to, I could possibly use my powers to turn on the power switch. Even then, I still wouldn't be able to use it. What do you mean by powers? Well, it is possible for it to move objects. There just isn't much precision, meaning typing would be difficult. Manipulating a smartphone is beyond me. I have no idea how to use that touchscreen thing. So what if something in my room fell and that was actually a spirit or a god or something being angry with me or crying for my attention? I'm not great with this stuff, but I sort of remember touchscreens work off static electricity or something. Ooh, I don't know exactly how a smartphone works, it just works. So you got me there. I think. In that case, it makes sense why I couldn't use them. So we're gonna use technology to defeat the gods! So, if you can hit a keyboard, at the very least you could move a mouse, right? So with that, wouldn't you use a computer anyway? Indeed. But since I can talk to you, asking you to do my bidding is much easier, is it not? So you don't want to try it out? Try it by yourself? A computer? To be honest, I'm more interested in using a smartphone. Alas, I cannot. As it is, it's exhausting to use my powers just to operate a computer. It's not worth the hassle. So you won't use the computer because you get too tired? Simply put, yes. But if you can't use them anyway, Tiger is currently comparing the differences between the two tablets. If you can't use them, why are you so interested in them? It's how people communicate these days. Even you, and especially that kitten. I want to know more about them. That's true. So does watching us use our phones help at all? I'm not sure. I usually can't make sense of it. Although, looking at all the technology here, I'm curious. What are the differences between each one? Well, let's see here. I try to explain the specifics to him as best I can. I'm not really enough of a techie to explain the details. I basically just end up repeating the information on the product cards. As you expect, it doesn't help much because he already read them. Eventually, I just explain to him they're just machines and people communicate using the software downloaded onto them. Oh, so it's software on the phone. Alright, let me see what you have on yours. Can I refuse your request? Whatever you have to hide, it doesn't matter. After all, I've seen everything to begin with. I didn't know about it before. There's really embarrassing stuff on there, you know? If you do this to me, it'd be just like a parent checking on their kid's diary. How shameful of you. What's there to be shameful of? Well, fine. Just tell me the operating procedures of the software. Let me think for a second. If I use my phone, he'll probably be able to see some of my chat history. Maybe if I can distract him. Wait! We're in the smartphone section. There's only dozens of phones to use here. I mentally congratulate myself for my ingenious plan and go to use a display model for my demonstration. Firstly, did you know smartphones generally have two types of operating system? One is Android, the other is iOS. There was going to be a third one, but they couldn't break into the monopoly that is Android. That is smartphone operating systems. Each type can run different software from the other. Let me show you. In the process of introducing them to the operating systems of various phones, I also walk them through some of the basic software. I show them how to use an iPhone, even though I don't have one myself. Though I regularly use all this stuff, all this information is new to them. He totally didn't understand how it worked until now. We ended up trying a lot of phones. The clerk notices me and comes over to introduce some products. Since we're not here to buy anything, I have to decline their help and leave, even though Tiger wants to stay. He probably understands I can't talk to him with the clerk watching this. For me, it's a good opportunity to change the subject. With relief, we head to the appliance section. Thank God I don't have to explain anymore. Fortunately, Tiger stops talking about phones for now and focuses on all the appliances around him. You can tell he enjoys just looking around here. He ends up asking me what each one was for when he didn't recognize them. I end up having to explain kettles, heaters, and even air multiplier fans. Luckily, I already know enough about all this stuff. What is this cylinder-shaped container for? It's called a water boiler. It heats up and boils water. Once the water boils, it turns on. And what is this? It appears to have a lot of lights. That's a heater. It produces heat when turned on. It's able to keep a room warm, even when it's cold outside. It's useful in winter, but I can't afford the electricity to run one. And in my house, it would blow the power. I agree. It sounds very useful. With this, you wouldn't catch a cold, would you, Leah? There's no need to worry about me. I have enough clothes to keep me warm. I understand. What is this strange circle for? This is... well, it's called an air multiplier fan. I don't really understand how it works. A fan? What principle lets it produce without blades? Produce wind without blades? I don't quite know. It pushes wind inside the ring to produce wind, I think. They don't need to be round either. See, that one's a rectangle. And that one's a triangle. And that one's an X. Honestly, I don't think it's much better than a normal fan. How amazing. How about this one? Honestly, I thought you'd be more surprised to find out it was a fan. So the differences between fans, well, the whole thing with that kind of fan is that it's easier to clean because fans that use fan blades, they collect dust. They collect dust a heck of a lot easier. And cleaning fans that have grates on them, you'll be lucky if you can actually remove those. Remove those like guard grates, which are there to prevent you from putting your fingers into there or your face. So that's all it's used for. That's why you have the ones without blades that are super easy to clean. And apparently it's more what was it? It's healthy or whatever. That's an induction cooktop. A cooktop, you say? So you're telling me you can cook with this? I know it looks really different from a stove, but yes, you can cook with it. It's powered by electricity, so you don't need fuel, and it can be much smaller. See? If you put a pot on one of the circles, it heats up. Starting to catch a cold, I think. He moves it around. He moves around to look at the induction cooker from a variety of angles, clearly intrigued by it. Say, Could you make stir fry on this? This one's probably not big enough. You could boil some food though. Really? I don't know if I could do stir fry or not. It's not like I've used one before. Maybe. It might be possible. Oh, you could. If you try. So, if it's only able to cook boiled food, why not just use a gas stove? Because gas ones are inconvenient to use. And they're starting to go out of style. Probably another 20-30 years though. For example, I don't have a kitchen in my apartment, but I can make hot pot at home with this stove as long as the meat and vegetables are prepared. Therefore, it's more convenient. Have a hot pot at home. He nods his head in agreement. Let's buy one. It's way too expensive! Really? Let me take a look. It's quite acceptable. It's far cheaper than all those smartphones. Of course it would be! But the phones are much smaller. It doesn't work like that. Each small things can cost more than larger products because they're harder to make. I mean, not everything is like that, but you get the idea. I don't want to buy one anyway. Do you not enjoy hot pots, Meow? That's not what I mean. Don't be like my mom. Wait, it doesn't even matter to you. Even if I made hot pot, you couldn't eat it. No matter what you presented to me as a sacrifice, I would eat it. I never had a hot pot before. That doesn't mean I need to cook one for you. Wait. Why do you even want one if you never had one before? Your family used to have it for dinner. I've been eager to taste one for myself for some time. So you saw it back at home? I guess that makes sense. But why not eat it back when we had it for dinner? If it's not provided as an offering to me, I can't eat it. A god shouldn't steal food from humans now, should they? I mean, it's not like anyone would notice you eating the chi. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. There's no way a god would consume food that has been provided to him as an offering. Otherwise, we'd be no better than beggars. No, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I know, Leo. I'm not mad. I just believe you need to have more respect for the gods. Be sure never to say that to another god, okay? Yes, I will keep... Don't let the typo stop you. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. I'm very sorry. Glad to hear it. Since you're such a good boy, how about you buy that induction cooktop for me as an apology? Well, I can't. My budget is tight as it is this month. It's fine. I was just kidding. Now, what's next? Tiger stops scolding at me and moves on to look at the next appliance. I said something I shouldn't have. I messed up. Even though I don't understand everything about how gods consume food, what I said was totally brainless. I'm a child from a Jitong family. How could I not show basic respect for him? Feeling guilty, I looked through the other appliances with him. I need to make it up to him sometime. I need to make it up to him somehow. Eventually, we see all the products on the first floor and head to the second floor, where I have the chance to get some groceries. It's surprising to see so many snacks here. I don't recognize many of these. Indeed, some of the snacks here are usually presented to gods of sacrifice. I'll get you what you want. Any that interest you? I don't really want any myself, but this is a good chance to get him something as an apology. Senpai's back home to help me eat this stuff anyway. If that's the case, I'm not familiar with most of these. I want this one. Oh, this one. And that. Isn't this a bit much? It's okay if you do not wish to purchase so many, Leo. I just want to taste them after all. I'm trying to apologize to him, even if it cuts into my budget. I should get what he wants. I take each snack as he points and place them into my basket. Just for him to go around asking for more. Leo, is this a pancake? Oh, look at these egg rolls. Hey Leo, they got samples of beef jerky here. Without protest, I put everything he wants into the basket. They even have pudding here. Oh, look at these frozen steam buns. So these are chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets. I decided not to get the frozen buns and grab the pudding instead. Even if Tiger wants them, we don't have a microwave. This way. Hey, Leo, look, they have fried chicken. This place has food cooked. This place has food cooked and prepared for lunches. It's pretty normal for them to have chicken. The prepared food in the supermarkets isn't that good anyway. Really? What a pity. He seems disappointed. I prefer to eat downstairs in the food court anyway. That and I already spent loads of money on snacks. How about we get fried chicken for dinner? Okay. And I just agreed to eat out for dinner. There was my budget for dinner. There was my budget for this week. Afterwards, we had dinner in the food court before heading home. Can't believe how much money I spent today. Senpai is surprised when I ask him to help with the snacks I got Tiger. You want me to eat this? No way, that's gross! Huh? Why? It's no different to you. You said it yourself. Even if the cheese is gone, it doesn't matter to normal people. I'm not a normal person. I'm also a god. Eating food consumed by another god is like eating something covered in someone else's saliva. No way! Saliva? How rude of you. Regardless, I'm not eating that. If I wanted to eat something I have chewed, you wouldn't do it, right? Indeed. I remember now. Back in the cafeteria, Tiger and Leopard refused to share food as well. So if that's the case, crap, I assume Senpai would help me out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let Tiger get so much. What do I do now? Will I have to live on these snacks until I finish them? Okay, for the sake of time, and my computer and my desktop sitting here begging me to be like, oh, we gotta restart for Windows updates, and I got so much crap to go on anyway, I'm gonna stop here. I believe there's another option to pop up, so we'll get to that later, and I'll just do a bit of an extended one for next time. Till then, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Back, let me save it here. Save. Yes. So, bye!